Hello, everyone. Haven't given an update in a while. I apologize. Been getting fevers here and there. Um, no issues though that I feel that or feel sick or anything, which is nice. Still getting the diarrhea, unfortunately. Uh, they do tell me it's common with everything because it's still pretty close to my transplant date and all. So I mean, like I said, if diarrhea is the worst problem, I consider myself lucky. you know. Uh, um, yeah, I don't know. Today, I had to go. Oh, I asked for a Tylenol, and they said, "What for?" And I said, "I got a headache when I woke up, and they gave me Tylenol earlier, but I got one like after lunch." And they said I was at risk for maybe something going on, like a bleeding in my head or something like that. So that's a little scary. So I had to go get a CAT scan. I was kind of in the middle of watching the Eagles game, and yeah, they took me off the unit for a little bit, and I was a little worried that I was going to be down there when Jackie came, and that kind of made me sad. But they were actually pretty quick. I was thankful for that. I went down there. They were pretty quick getting up here. It's kind of why I didn't get to give Jackie the notification. I also didn't want her to be nervous to hear that kind of news while she was driving to Philly. So I don't know. I was a rock in a hard place where I was like, I kind of wish I told her, but then I'm like, I don't want to worry her either. So, I just winged it and was like, here, take me, do your thing. Yeah, I went down there. There was only one person ahead of me. He was in there for a little bit though. I was like, all right, cool. He'll be like 2 seconds now. He was in there for like 10 minutes, I felt. But me, I went in there and I was in there for like a minute. So don't know what he needed done, but yeah. So I got brought back up here, and it was a little bit before Jackie got here, which was nice. And yeah, when she came, my nurse actually worried her and had her feeling a little uneasy because she said she's downstairs, and Jackie came in and she was like holding her chest, and she's like, "Oh my God, I was so worried." And I'm like, "No, I'm back." She's like, "Did you hear anything?" I said, "No, they didn't tell me anything yet. They still didn't really tell me anything. So I guess no news is good news. I don't know." I've pretty much been hooked up to antibiotics all day. That kind of stinks because I'm like limited to how much movement I could do. Like I really like to walk the unit and get some exercise. But I also like riding on the bike for a little bit, so I'll do that and then the bike. But sometimes it's a little hard to even get on the bike with being connected to the unit because there's not a lot of room over there, and like moving it, I feel like it's a risk for falling over because I'm constantly moving my feet, and I got this wire connected to this arm. So when I'm hooked up to the unit, I'm just kind of like sitting here the whole day. It is very annoying. I do take little naps. Like I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go lay in the bed for a little bit because like this chair's uncomfortable. I'm usually on it for 4 hours. Yeah, so I'll be like, all right, I'll sit in this chair for an hour and then lay in the bed for like 2. Sometimes I'll try to just do little laps around the room because I could kind of push that in the room, but I don't want to push it in the hall because it's just like it's awkward. So I'll just go back and forth a little bit in the room, until I feel a little like uneasy just pushing it all the time. So yeah, meals weren't all that great today. At lunchtime, I got like this meatloaf, and I had a meatloaf here before, and it was like delicious, but it looked like it was like super rushed. It looked like it was just meatloaf that was like thrown in an oven for like 2 hours and just covered in gravy. Like it looked like tar. I was like, it was just so. I took like one bite of it. I was like, this is disgusting. So I asked. There's little meals on my unit, which is cool. I asked for a mac and cheese, and it was actually really good. So I got it. They said that they don't have those too often, so that's unfortunate. But thanks to Tony and Kim, my go-to like Hail Mary is the yogurts they bought me, because those I could taste and they're delicious. So I do ask for those at breakfast time here that they give me. Applesauce is also enjoyable. I mean, I know it's not too nourishing, but anytime I don't eat lunch, I've been stockpiling Boosts in the fridge, so I'll definitely pound a Boost for some nourishment. Plus, like I'll have a yogurt and an applesauce if I have it. So trying to eat as much as I can, and because not tasting things makes you not want to eat it so much. But thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you, watching my stories. Sometimes I just think I'm rambling, but thank you so much for coming.